All right, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Chamber Chat. I'm your host, Jeff Griffin, president of the Peoria Chamber of Commerce, and we have a very special show today because I was introduced to Peoria Life by my guest. So we're kind of reversing roles from my inaugural episode, or was on Doug's show. Doug Pinter, owner of Anytime Fitness North Peoria. Doug, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. I'm picking up on some pre-game tips that you do to warm up before going live.
Well, yeah.
It's rather interesting.
I've got this whole routine I go through. I've become quite the celebrity on this show now that I have my own program.
I'm so nervous how off topic we're going to get today.
No, we got to stay on topic. This is a very important topic. But we do want to break the ice here a little because it's kind of like, you know, in the cartoons when a Batman would show up with Superman or something, or maybe I'm getting a little ego there, but Laverne and Shirley and Happy Days, they combined for an episode. That's kind of what we're doing today.
We're at it.
Wonder Twin
Maybe
Towers.
we'll get Jake Turner or Double E to text in something.
That wouldn't be, my phone's on my desk, but maybe they'll hit you up.
I got it here.
But Doug's the reason Peoria Life really met the Chamber of Commerce, and we appreciate that because Tim Johnson has moved in with us here and he's been a great resource. We get all kinds of traffic. The Peoria Life Studios are now at the Chamber of Commerce and plan to move with us when we move, so thank you.
Well, thank you, Jeff. I know I'm happy with my membership here at the Chamber. Tim introduced me to my own radio show that you were on. Yeah, so life is good,
so
buddy.
we're all done patting each other on the back.
All right.
Now, right? But let's talk about golf.
Oh, let's not.
We only,
I mean, you're injured today.
No, I'm not injured. I'm going to fight through it. And I hate to live on with the stereotype that Chamber of Commerce presidents golf all the time because, as you know, based on my game, I'm not golfing all that often.
You are terrible.
But thank you. But yesterday, I got to tell you this. There's this marshmallow game. You know the marshmallow game?
I love it.
So you get to a hole, and you got to see who can hit the marshmallow. If you hit it past a certain point, maybe 15 yards out, you get a ticket for a raffle later. So my three partners all clear the line, all get their ticket. I whiff on the marshmallow, feeling a tremendous pain shoot down my back.
Yeah.
And then I take another swing at it, hit it about 5 yards. Well, here's the punchline. All three of them outdrove my real drive with their marshmallow because then I promptly got up and hit an 8-yard drive right into the turf. You like that, don't you?
I do not give you golf lessons, do
No.
I? Okay.
No.
I do enjoy playing golf with you, though. You're a ton of fun, and I'd rather play golf with someone that's having a ton of fun than someone's super serious. Let me ask, how many marshmallows did you eat while at the hole? Well, I'm good for at least 4.
You know what? It was kind of wet and it was really rainy. So what then happened is the marshmallow coagulated with the rain, and then my grip was off for like the rest of the. That's what I used.
There goes his grip.
Doug knows I always have an out. Something's always got to happen. Got an elbow, happen back. Something always gives out midway through the round, and in this case, that's what happened.
And it's never the same injury. It's always something new and something you'd never think, like your pinky toe is sprained getting into the cart or something.
That's happened.
Well, I know.
That has happened. But it's no fault of Doug's because whenever I'm consistent in my workouts at any time, North Peoria, then I start to feel better. So any pains I feel from golf yesterday are my own fault. And I accept that.
Yeah, congratulations on the big win.
The prom?
Prom?
Yeah, prom.
Yes, sir. So you put in a lot of work.
Yep,
Shelby's got lots of good things to say about you.
Well, I also, Shelby, if you don't know, Shelby at Anytime Fitness recently won 2017 Best of the Best personal trainer in Peoria. 2 years in a row for you guys, right? Pat last year,
Pat
Shelby
last
this year.
Shelby this year. We're very blessed.
That's awesome, man.
Very blessed.
That's the second high five we've done. It's getting kind of
we're only 4 minutes in.
I know.
We're on pace for a new record.
But we got to get to why we're here, and this is.
What am I doing here?
Well,
I've been summoned.
No, you have been summoned. What we're talking about is the Front Nine Foundation and the Golf Foundation, which I didn't know about. I think I've played in it 3 years now, and again, only knew about it because of you. And tell us about it, and then I can tell folks what my experience has been with the program.
Well, thank you for having me on to talk a little bit about the Front Nine Foundation. This is my third child, if you will. We're in our 11th year. It was founded when my wife and I went down to the Children's Hospital of Illinois.
Yep.
They had us tour the NICU. We were expecting twins. They were expected to be early with some challenges. So they wanted to introduce us to the NICU and the experiences there. Upon getting ready to leave, ran into a gentleman whose little one was there. He's from Springfield. I offered to pay for a hotel room so he could stay close to his family. told me he's working 2 jobs, gets about 5,
Yeah.
6 hours off. That's when he comes up, sees family, heads back. And I thought, man, we got to do something. This is in our community. Like, how can we help families? So we started the Front Nine Foundation with 100 holes of golf. We raised a couple $1,000, and we thought, what about a golf outing? We're practically giving away seats. We had 36 people participate. In our very first one, we raised maybe 1,000 or two. Now we average over 100 participants. We average over $10,000 for just the golf event. And we've expanded as a foundation. Our executive committee, Amanda Klein, she took on a murder mystery back April 1st, sold out, raised great funds. We have our golf outing coming up June 30th at Coyote Creek. It's a 1 o'clock shotgun. So it's great. Take a half day off work, come on out. We'll have lunch, tee it up at 1. We have dinners, presentation to a family that the foundation supports.
Right. So that's a little aggressive, just a half day, because I like to spend the morning getting ready, stretching out, maybe get out to any time and hit the treadmill a little bit.
Yeah.
And then get to the outing. So this is a location change. Let's go over that one more time. People know it. June 30th.
June 30th at Coyote Creek.
And where do people sign up?
They can go to thefront9foundation.com. Just launched our website, and a couple other events coming up. Not to skip past the golf outing. We'll come back to that because I got a few tips.
All right.
Squats for Soldiers, July 29th. We have something extremely awesome that we're going to announce at the golf outing that we're doing at the Squats for Soldiers. It might include some Freedom Riders. And then we also always have our Haunted Hustle right before Halloween.
I'm going to do that this year. Sign me up. I've said it on the air.
Done.
But look, those 3 things, this is the reason, and Doug and I are friends, but the admiration folks have for Doug and his staff, not just running a business, the Front Nine Foundation, the Squats for Soldiers, not only did they raise money last year, Pat, they have I don't know the word, a physically challenged.
We have a veteran who was wheelchair bound.
Right?
Yep.
And now he's doing what?
He got up last year, surprised his parents, did squats on his own.
I remember.
He is actually walking, Jeff. It's
It's
giving me
unbelievable.
goosebumps just talking about Blaine. He's such an inspiration.
So that Blaine was the highlight of the thing, remains the highlight.
Yeah.
Doug remains, other folks in that gym, Jake Turner especially, were just knocking it out of the park with these squats. Doug was gasping for breath, and I was sitting at home on the couch watching it live on Facebook.
Yeah,
so I'm a distant third place.
So I did set up a slight wager that would benefit the foundation regardless of who won. It was Team Pinner versus Team Turner. Team Turner showed up solo. I brought my 2 kids.
Smart.
Thank you. So we did,
Of course,
combined.
Jake has a 3-year-old daughter, so,
He could have brought anybody.
Yeah, he could. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, anyways, we just ripped out like maybe 800 air squats or something, and Jake just on his own did a measly 600 or something. We just wiped the floor with him.
Pathetic.
So now he wants to have all these rules for this squat for soldier, but.
All right, so Front Nine Foundation makes money available so families can stay close to their child who is having medical difficulties here in Peoria.
Yes, sir. The direct beneficiaries are people that utilize the services at the Children's Hospital of Illinois, the Family House of Peoria. What a wonderful place. You've been there. We've done some ribbon cuttings there. Laura, just fantastic. It's a place where families can stay while their children are in the hospital here. They have people overseas coming in, outlying states coming in. So the one thing, the money that is raised, all money stays in the Peoria area.
Yep.
We do not send it off to any other channels to support other foundations. This money is staying here and raised
you guys
here.
haven't reinvented bricks and mortar and so forth. We're doing a supporting. I mean, the bricks and mortar exists, whether it be the name I'm spaced on right now. The name of the place.
The Family House?
There you go, Family House.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Great. No, I'm sorry. The money goes there. The money stays. And come out to the golf outing. As part of the dinner reception is hearing from a family. Let me tell you something. You're out there playing golf. A lot of our golf outings end with who has the longest drive or this, that, and that. This one ends with, emotion. You're seeing a young couple or a couple who are truly grateful for the months and months of benefit the program.
The foundation is
them.
so lucky we get to meet so many awesome people.
Yep.
There's children fighting for their lives right now at the Children's Hospital, and there's families suffering. And it just brings a moment of clarity for all of us to realize how fortunate we are and how we need to support the community in which we reside. I have a soft spot for kids, so anything we can do to help, it's just unbelievable. The stories are amazing. What we're starting to see is in our 11th year, our very first family were a set of twins. I saw a picture of the gentleman's wedding ring. I think it was all the way up to this little girl's elbow. Now, hopefully, the foundation will start to bring back some of those families to these events so we can introduce you to the lives that you've helped support. It's going to be awesome once we turn that corner.
Yeah, and you'll get a generational impact then. What a great cause.
And then
You
it's
mentioned
going to continue on, yeah.
And Doug mentioned it earlier in the program. The resources we have for healthcare here, the best in Illinois, you know.
Hands down.
Yeah, exactly. And it's our responsibility as citizens of Peoria to help support, whether it's new doctors moving to town or new medical professionals or young people training into the medical profession, but also to take care of people who never would have thought they'd be in Peoria, Illinois, but because of their circumstances, they're here, and we need to be there to support them.
Yeah, and a lot of these families do have families here in Peoria. And, you know, when part of the funds, we bought a bunch of food and we went to the family house and cooked dinner for all of the families there. It was unbelievable, the look on these people's faces just to have a warm meal cooked for them. They're so busy in and out meeting with doctors, and I can only imagine it's got to feel like a tailspin, and it's out of their control. So just to be able to sit down at a dinner table with their family and have a nice meal.
This is another program. I want to make sure people, our listeners and viewers, know about this. Family House has this program. Your family or your church group or your Cub Scout group or whatever can volunteer to take food in. You maybe prepare lasagna dinner with all the fixings and everything. And imagine the tired families coming back from a day at the hospital, and that's all taken care of for them. And a really special program they have there.
Anything we can do to help them get a better night's sleep so that way they can get to the hospital, be with their child a little sooner, a little bit more focused when the doctors are talking, that's what it's all about. And with the state funding, you know, kind of decreasing, Family House is in more need of everyone's support now more than ever. You
got it. All right, folks, if you're interested in the Front Nine Foundation, the website is?
Front9foundation.com.
Front9foundation.com. You're interested in Family House, learning more about Anytime Fitness, learning more about Front Nine Foundation. You can also just reach out to me at the Chamber. We'll get you all hooked up. My wife Rosie and I have loved living in Peoria with our 3 children just because of the interconnectedness of our businesses and the charitable organizations.
Hey,
we got a minute and 12 seconds to...
I know you're from Ohio, so I would like to make a friendly coffee wager perhaps with you. I'll take Golden State against your Ohio Cleveland Cavs.
I don't know if they're going to make it. I'm done betting, man.
Yeah, what about Boston?
I lost so many bets in the World Series. You never know.
What are you hanging your hat on? The Buckeyes this year? You won't even... So I would text my good friend Jeff on Saturdays when the Buckeyes have a big game, and he would just, in other words, just tell me to leave him alone.
Exactly.
Till Sunday.
It's so many words. It was a Saturday, though. This year, I'm just turning the phone off.
That's a good move.
What I'm really troubled is and we'll have to do another show on this, what the Indians-Cubs World Series has not only done to my relationship with you, but it's affected my sons and their entire existence here in Illinois.
Yeah, I saw Max the other day at the high school. I just whipped out my W flag. Hey, Max, what's up? Hey, Pinner, get a life.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of new Cubs gear out there this year for sure since of the success. A lot of folks coming back who have been lifelong Cubs fans since 18 months ago. So
Jeff, the foundation is extremely appreciative of you having me on this morning to talk about the Front Nine Foundation, buddy. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, my friend.
Always
Thanks
a good
for
time.
tuning in to Chamber Chat.
PeoriaLife.com